Welcome to Electrical Machine Lab. Today we are going to perform OC test and SC test on single phase transformer, that is the open circuit test and short circuit test on the single phase transformer. So this is our transformer under test. It is a single phase supply 2 kVA. The primary voltage which we have considered as a 230 volt and the secondary voltage is 115 volt. Now this is the transformer, and this is, suppose if you see the rating of transformer is this is 230 by 115 2 kVA 8.6 ampere is the primary current, and LV side it is a 17.3 ampere is the secondary current. So HV side it is a 8.6 ampere at the full load condition, whereas full load condition the secondary current, because the secondary voltage is 115, it is a LV side, so it having only 17.3 ampere. Okay, so first of all we will perform the open circuit test, that is the secondary side the load is open. So here you can see this is the winding, secondary winding is open. Just we are connecting a voltmeter, it is a AC voltmeter 0 to 300. So it is only to measure the secondary voltage, either our transformer is working or not. Okay, so we are not connecting load, we are connecting only the transformer, whereas the primary is connected through supply source, that is from the single phase auto transformer to the ammeter is a 5 ampere range is there. Okay, 0 to 5 ampere range, and ammeter to wattmeter terminal MC short, and L goes to the load, that is nothing but the transformer. Okay, now the secondary of the second terminal of transformer goes to the neutral, and voltmeter which we have considered, that is a voltmeter reading, or we can say that it is a voltmeter coil of wattmeter is 300 volt, isn't it? Now here the strip of wattmeter is connected in parallel, so it is a higher range, and it is a LPF wattmeter. So first of all we have to consider what do you mean by LPF. It is a low power factor wattmeter. Under no load test or under no load condition, the transformer power factor is very poor. It is a 0.2, 0.1, or it may be a 0.3 and like that one. So if you are measuring the power with the help of our regular wattmeter, it does not show the proper reading. So it is necessary to measure the power under no load condition as well as in the short circuit condition is the wattmeter reading which is having the LPF. It is a low power factor meter, isn't it? Now in case of low power factor meter, now we will consider here what is the voltage range and what is the current range. The current range is 1 ampere and 2 ampere. Voltage range, it is here it is a 150 volt, 300 volt and 600 volt. But our transformer is rated primary voltage is 230, so we have selected 300 volt, and current we have selected as a parallel strips, it is a 2 ampere. So 2 multiplied by 4 multiplied by the power factor is 0.2 divided by full scale deflection, so it is a 4, so the multiplying factor is 4. So see here, this is the current range and this is the voltage range. So if you select current range is 1 ampere, voltage range is 150 volt, then the multiplying factor is 1. Okay, if voltage range is 300, multiplying factor is 2. If voltage range is 600, multiplying factor is 4. Okay, now if the current range is 2 ampere, which in our case we have selected the current range is 2 ampere, voltage range is 300, so multiplying factor is 4. If our voltage range is 600, then multiplying factor is 8. So this is the way by which we are able to measure the power under the no load condition, isn't it? Now what we will do, we will apply the rated voltage to the primary winding and see what is the power, what is the voltage and what is the current. Okay. So we are applying the rated voltage. You have to see the rated voltage is how much. It is a 300 range, so it is a 230 volt. So rated is 230 volt. Rated voltage primary, we got secondary voltage is 115 volt. Power is around something, it is 10 point, it is at 11 volt is 11 watt is there, multiplied by 4. So this is the power, and this is the no load current. So this is only the 3 readings are needed under the this one. Okay, so now after that what we will do, we will make the short circuit in the secondary winding. We will replace this wattmeter by our regular wattmeter because the current is very high. So this is the volt no load test is over. Now what we have to do, we have to convert, because the rated current is our 8.6. so you are going to select the current range is 10 ampere. We have selected current range is 10 ampere. See here, it is the current range is 10 ampere. Okay, now we will replace this wattmeter by our regular wattmeter. So this is our regular wattmeters are there. So we will change the terminal, we will replace it because it carries only 2 ampere. So 2 ampere is not sufficient. So we are measuring with the help of our regular wattmeter. Here the current range, see here, what we have to do for the 10 ampere, we have to use parallel one, isn't it? E1 is connected to B1 is connected to E2. So B1 is connected to E2. So we will change the parallel one. So it is now B1 is connected to E2. So it is in parallel, higher range of current. See, in this case it is written as 5 ampere and 10 ampere. So for 10 ampere you have to make it parallel, okay, and otherwise it will be in series. So now replace the connections. And during short circuit test we have to take care that the current should not cross the rated value, and the voltage should applied very slowly on the primary side, otherwise it will make dead short circuit, it will burn out our transformer. Now where the secondary winding is short circuit, secondary winding, the voltmeter terminals is removed, and secondary winding is connected with a link with thicker conductor probably, and it should able to carry the full load current. Here it is a full load current is 70. Now ensure that your voltage should be at 0 value, voltage should be at 0 value, otherwise it will make the short circuit. Now we have to take care over this one. Okay, so as soon as the current reaches to 8.6 ampere, means 8 and 8.6 ampere, we have to take the reading very quickly, very carefully. Now see here, as soon as we increase the small voltage, the current increases to the drastic change, isn't it? So this is the, even at small voltage 11 and 13 voltage is there, it is going to circulate 8.6 ampere, and this is going to measure the power under the short circuit condition, and this is voltage is very small, it is 11 volt is there. So we will quickly switch off the supply because our transformer is short circuited. And as soon as the your practical is over, carefully you should replace or you should open the short circuited link in the secondary winding, otherwise it will lead to a major accident. So just after this one you remove this one. So this is the short circuit test on the transformer, and after short circuit test we will do some certain calculation, and from only no load and short circuit test, no load test and short circuit test, it will take hardly 10 minutes, but we can find out its efficiency, voltage regulation, equivalent parameters, and we can predict the efficiency, regulation and equivalent parameters at any desired value of load condition. So now we will see the its calculations.